Thank you for waiting. Good morning. Welcome back, masters, my ladies. NIJISANJI and Denauth school is made ever. Klara Charmwood at your service. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the wide, wide world. Hello, it's me. Your maid that just woke up. Yes, that's me. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Hi. Kurara, hello, it's me. Klara Charmwood, thank you all for being so patient. I made my cocoa. I brought a new bottle of water. And I'm still sleepy, as you all can tell. But I am determined to show everyone that I can raise up fish today just fine. Probably. I'm also a little confused because I think there's a new update to the game, but at the same time it says late autumn. But also people are already posting about it and like posting guides and all that stuff. So I don't know if it's out or not. We'll have to take a look. Hi. Oneki Taskaru. Ima Oneki. Neoki. Oneki to wa? Oneki to wa 何かしら。寝起きです。今とっても寝起きです。とっても寝起きなんです。Maybe there's a beta really is possible, yeah. But apparently with the new release, we can get a house. And what's more attractive than a girl that has a house? It's a cabin, but still. I mean, that's absolutely, the epitome of Riz, right? Owning land? owning a house? House and fish, yeah. You get a little cabin and you get to restore your own pond and put whatever freshwater fish you want to put inside. And that's really cool. That's Riz. Probably. Real estate. Whoa, precisely. What's more attractive than a girl that has that's all I have to say, right? Basically. Riz fish by telling them you own a house. Hey, you wanna drop by and stay in my little pond at the back there? It's all free for you, baby girl fish. I'm sure it's gonna work out. Probably. Most likely. I hope. But also, masters, my did you all see the latest quote retweet that I had? That, well, I didn't really spoil. I didn't spoil it beforehand, but I mentioned, one of my biggest dreams was coming true. That's right, Klara Charmwood, first ever collab cafe. First ever collab cafe. It's actually happening. It's actually real. I remember crying so much whenever things were confirmed. And even yesterday night, I couldn't fall asleep because I was so excited after the announcement came out. It's, well, it might be something common in our industry, right? For the other livers. And so for me, it's my first ever cafe. And it's just something I've always really, really wanted. So I'm glad that, I never gave up. I have this whole sponsorship interest thread on Slack that I regularly send stuff to Mana. So I'm like, yeah, this looks interesting and all. And even if I might not get the sponsorships, if someone else does, that's really cool too. It's just showing interest in different things. And, the company can look into all of the different sponsorships that could potentially lead to a nice collab, and it's really nice. I'm glad they let us show what we're interested in and all that stuff. 本当にもうありがとうございます。You look so cute in the art. Thank you. I'm so proud and happy. Thank you. I'm so proud and happy of myself too. The art, excuse me, we had a choice in what theme we wanted to go for, and I chose A classical steampunk maid. And they're like, "Oh, Klara, that's a really unusual theme. Like everyone's going for different stuff, you know? Like you're going for a China maid, you're going for a Jersey maid. You wanna go for a steampunk classical maid?" It's like, yeah, as a VTuber that is just, I debuted as a maid. I wanted to honor the most classical of classical maids. I feel like that's a really, really, really timeless look, クラシカルメイドってタイムレスなんじゃないですか。どんな時代でもさ、いいじゃん。クラシックメイドって。And so, since it's such like it's a very timeless look. It's a very precious, works in anytime, anywhere kind of look. I decided to go with a little, like steampunk theme along with it. It kind of fits, steampunk, timeless. Yeah, they just kind of clicked in my head. The gears started turning, literally, because steampunk. And so we went for a steampunk classical maid. And yeah, the gears, that's right, they look like little bear ears. Isn't that the most adorable thing? That's mainly because I like Kemomimi. That's it. There's no deeper meaning behind that. I just like Kemomimi. タイムレスなこのとってもねエレガントなクラシックメイドとスティームパンクな、いろいろを入れて、でただ私がケモ耳が好きなんで、ちょっとギアの方ねちょっとクマ耳みたいな感じになってる。それだけです。The bird ears are so cute. Thank you. They're like little gears. If you look closely, they're actually gears for the steampunk theme. It's not like super duper strongly steampunk, but there's like a little clock on the neck. There's a little gears here and there. And most importantly, it's classical made. I think that was one of the most important things to me. Well, Masters Malays, you all will understand when you see the full body image, but it's very timeless and elegant. I really wanted to go for something very, very elegant. とってもね、ちょっとエレガントな感じにどうしても行きたかったんですよ、私は。So you have, the really long skirts and everything and all that good stuff. So look forward to it. I believe there should be more updates coming today and the menus and all, which I want you all to know. I thought really, 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 really long and hard about some specific things of the menu. And for the people who know Klara Charmwood, you're gonna be surprised, but I want you all to know that it is the ultimate form of love that Klara Charmwood can ever give, okay? And the menu とかね、見たらね、クラさんってなっちゃうんですけれど、それはね、もうあれなんです。最高級の私からの愛なんで本当にねびっくりしちゃうかもしれませんけれど、いろいろ考えたら、やっぱこれだねって思って何あります？ポテありますか？それはね秘密今日の楽しみいろいろね公式コラボの公式アカウントでね楽しみにしてくださいませ。はい、びっくりしちゃうかもしれませんけれど、クララにとっていろいろ考えたら、そうだね、やっぱこれ入れないとダメなんだね。おもろいしみんな好きだし、たとえ私が大嫌いだとしてもいや逆に私が大嫌いだから、大嫌いなのに皆様が大好きって知ってるからこれを入れますっていうのがもう最高級の愛なんでほなポテトか printed on the menu. I don't know. I don't know. You all will have to look forward to the announcements later. 楽しみにしてくださいませ。はい。あと、I wish I could keep talking about it, but I know I shouldn't because the announcements are coming today. But the merch looks really, really cute too. And there's a lot of different things. あとグッズもいっぱいあるから、とっても可愛いので、もう本当に楽しみにしてくださいませ。はい、that's it. By the way, Klara, sorry for bothering you. The members wallpaper link doesn't work for me. Sorry if it's just for me. Maybe the link is blocked for me. So I actually just refreshed it and I tried the new one. I believe it should work. Let me take a look. Hold on. メンバーシップの壁紙、ウォールペーパーの新しいリンク貼ってきましたけれど、皆さんどうですか？ちゃんとダウンロードできますか？ Let me see. よいしょ、よいしょ。Okay. It works for me though, so I wonder if it might be something on just one person's end. 私の方では全然いけるんですけれどね。Seems to work for me with no issue. ジューンブライドボイス出すの？結婚するの？おめでとう。もう出ましたよ。結婚するかどうかはね、ボイスパック聞いたらわかる。I was able to download work for me too. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just refreshed it just in case because I think the excuse me, the original one stopped working. This time I made sure to check and it's definitely 100 days and it should work. 今ね、多分問題ないと思います、壁紙。Yeah. But yeah, so there's that. It's one of my biggest dreams come true. With the Collab Cafe, I hope y'all can look forward to it. 本当にもうずっと夢だったので、今でも夢みたい。今でも夢みたいなんで、皆様ぜひね、行けれるならぜひね、行ってみて、食べ物とかもね、全部とっても美味しそうなので、ぜひぜひ見に来てくださいませ。Not just mine, but you know, everyone's, you know, Lady Maria, Lady Melicos as well. Everything looks really, really, really good. I think Lady Maria is actually my favorite. She looks so cute there. 多分3人の中でもマリア先輩のがもう一番好きかも。超可愛いんで、なんなら私もグッズ買いたいくらいなんで楽しみにしてくださいませ。I hope y'all can look forward to it. I myself am looking forward to it really, 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 really badly. And I was like, Manisha, what if I just disguise myself? I go like undercover and I just don't speak. And Manisha's like, no, Klara, do not, Klara, stop the Klara. So, まあそれはそうだね。Yeah, you know, I mean, that's fair. That's understandable. I know I shouldn't, but I won't. Manisha, if you're watching, no, I will not go. No, I will not go to the cafe itself, but but I really, really want to. It's like, what if, Manisha? If I go with a friend, maybe if I just don't speak at all, if I just have one of the girlfriends do all the talking for me. They're like, no, Klara, stop, Klara, do not, Klara. And I was like, okay. まあさすがにね、言ったらダメなんですよね。はい。分かっておりますけれど、行きたいなーっていう気持ちがもうすごいあって、まあさすがにね、いたらちょっとやばいかもしれません。やばいかもしれませんじゃなくて、やばいんだけど。行きたいよ。私も行きたいよ。I wanna go too. If I manage to get a reservation, I'll take tons of photos. Thank you. Please take lots of photos. Please post them. Use, hashtag Klara Charmwood or really whatever you want, as long as I can see it. Please. Maybe ask a friend to go for you. I have already asked at least 3 of my girlfriends to go for me. It's like, hey, So there's this cafe going on, you know. いいなあ、私も行きたいなあ。でもさすがにね、いけないね。うん。プロとしてちょっと我慢します。As a professional liver, I will hold back on actually going to the cafe in person. I wish I could though. The food looks so good, masters, my ladies. いや、本当にね、食べ物がね、ものすごくさ、写真見たらさ、私も食べたくなっちゃうんですよ。本当にもう超うまそう。絶対美味しいじゃんって思うくらいに、お写真見たら多分皆さんもわかるんですけれども、いいなあ、いいなあ、クララも行きたいんですよ。どうしてさあ、クララのコラボカフェなのにどうして私行けないの？私も行きたいよ。I want to go too. What do you mean I can't go when it's my own collab cafe? Well, I mean, precisely because it is my own collab cafe, I can't go. But you know what I mean. You understand all these feelings I have right now, right? 楽しみ。私も超楽しみにしてる。ありがとう。There's gonna be more updates, on the reservation system and a different menu and all the goods and stuff today, I believe. So look forward to that. I feel like that much is alright for me to say. ライブのね、そうなんですね。ちょっと悲しいところなんですよね。まあ、それは仕方ない。仕方ない。I will live vicariously through all of your photos, masters, my ladies. Live vicariously through all of your photos. You can look from the outside. No, I feel like even that's a little too dangerous. I should not go into the vicinity of the cafe for the period of time that it's gonna be having a collab with us. That's just, for our own safety too. That's very, very understandable. Doesn't change that I still really want to go though. I look forward to it. 本当にもう超ね、私がいっぱいこだわってたんで、本当にスタッフさん皆様ありがとうございます。I was very, very picky with everything because it was my first ever collab cafe. Thank you to all the staffさん for humoring me, indulging me in all of my pickiness for all of the things I asked for. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, one of my bigger dreams actually came true. I can mark that off of our debut slides now. This is my first ever collab cafe and hopefully not the last one. I hope I can, keep working hard to show different potential cafes, different sponsors. And, to show our staff and the company so that, hey, Klara Charmwood was working really, really hard to show that she deserves some sponsors and collab cafes too and some goods and stuff. I'll keep working hard to make that a reality. So there's more stuff for all of you as well, Master Smellies. 本当にね、もっとこういうのがね、これが最初の、ね、もう人生初コラボカフェなんだけど、これからももっとね、こういうのありますように、クララがいっぱい頑張ります。宣伝します。さあ見て、クララチャーウッドいっぱい頑張ってるし、いっぱいね、もう、クララチャーウッドいいぞっていうことをね、いろんな、スポンサーのカフェの皆様にね、世界中にいる人々に宣伝します。I will try my best. Really happy for your congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. There will definitely be more. I'll keep working hard so that there's more. So, because, at the end of the day, it's business. I have to prove that I am worth investing in, right? So I'll keep working hard. And then we'll have more stuff. 頑張ります。これからもね。またクララチャムウッドにね、いろいろが出れるようにいっぱい頑張ります。これクララもいいんじゃないって思えれるようにね、会社的にもいっぱい頑張るぞい。 いいぞ、ありがとう、頑張る。Thank you all for being so patient. You know, when it comes to stuff like merchant opportunities, that's all I promise. I'm working really hard so that I can get more. You know that the same goes for everyone too, but I promise I'm working like extra super duper hard so that, you know, people will think that I'm worth investing in. Okay, now then let's actually try to raise up some fish. ではちょっと魚さんを見に行きますか。はい。Okay, いちょいちゃん。As usual, you let me know if I need to adjust the audio in any way. Well, there's not really any audio right now. But, masters, my ladies, the initial goal I had for today was this. Explore the lake nearby, then come see me if you're looking to set up your own cozy cabin. But I took a look and we don't really have anything here yet. So I'm wondering if we have to go to this Autumnwood Lake first? Found a new wallpaper link in the comments. My paddle works. Oh, there we go. That's good to know. Okay. ここなのかな? お家. I feel like I remember seeing a rundown cabin somewhere in the background and going, oh, that looks kind of nice. It looks like it could be haunted. Okay, ここじゃない. It's not this one. Okay, let's go back. Maybe the other side of the lake. I remember very vaguely just being like, oh, that looks like it could be haunted. You know, I probably wouldn't mind watching a fishing-themed horror film or something. I wonder if there are such things. I'm sure there has to be. There has to be. 釣り系のホラー映画とかは絶対あるんですよね。Nice, it looks like it could be haunted. I believe I said those exact words when I saw it before. Where was it though? どこ? ここじゃない. It's not here too. あれ? Instead of rizzing up fish, we're trying to find a way to buy ourselves a cabin right now. The original Jaws is kind of a horror movie. Well, less like Jaws, but I mean more like fishing. Jaws, I feel like it's a little different, you know? Not like shark horror, but just fishing in the wilderness, camping kind of horror. って感じかな? Huh, explore the nearby lake, then come see me first. If you're looking to set up your own... This is a lake, no? We still have something here we haven't caught? That's crazy. Okay. There's quite a few horror movies about fishing. Really? Like actual fishing? Not just about fish, but about fishing? And like the wilderness. Oh, cute. Camping in a lake and then weird things start happening. Oh, じゃないか. But there is a fish here we haven't caught before, so let's actually take a look. New species discovered. 君たちね? 君たちは何? What are you? Okay, this is Autumnwood Lake. 君か? Spinnerbait. Okay. Alright, masters, my ladies. This is a tip to raise up girls, right? The first tip I have is understanding and remembering the little things they like. For example, right now, we need spinnerbait. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see if this works. For example, if you're trying to impress a girl, notice the small things like, oh, did you get your nails done? And I promise she'll be really impressed and probably really happy. Speaking from a girl that's That said that to a lot of other girls. The ladies love the spinnerbait. Yeah. There's another. Have we not fished here before? No, we absolutely have. Did we just not travel? There's another new species as well. That's 3 new species. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. There, we got one. See? Just remember. Oh, that's a trophy weight as well. We got a big catch right off the bat. Naruhodo. Wing mate, precisely. Remember the small details, you know, like notice the little changes that they've made. Because it takes time and effort, right? Styling your hair, you know, picking out perfumes, layering the scents, doing your nails, doing your makeup, you know, any little change in your makeup and stuff like that. You know, appreciating all of the effort and time they put into making themselves look cute. That's like a surefire way to win a girl's heart, I'm sure. Probably. Most likely, maybe. That's real helpful, Klara. Thanks. You're welcome. The fish frizz is definitely working precisely. Nah. Okay, drop shot. Drop shot for the large scale sucker. That's a very unfortunate name you have. Okay. Alright, let's get the drop shot. Oh, look at the little otters. That's so cute. Drop shot. やっぱりね、女性って本当にもう可愛くするために髪もスタイルしてメイクもしてネイルもしたりするの、あれいろいろね、金もかかるし時間もねいっぱい使うからさ、ちゃんとねそれを気づいて褒めてあげるの大事だと思います。But honestly, I feel like that applies not even for, you know, romantic interest, even if it's just amongst, you know, your girlfriends and stuff. Okay. I feel like if it wasn't made clear, I use the term girlfriends very loosely to describe, you know, my best female friends. Why? Yeah. You know, makeup, hairstyling, everything, you know, dressing up cute takes time and effort. I should always praise people for that. Notice the small things. That was another trophy weight fish too. What if a fish puts on makeup? Will it be enough? Honestly, too, even for people who aren't comfortable with makeup, I'm sure there are other things that, you know, they're particular about and they work on. So, you know, just notice whatever it is for each different person. And, you know, just appreciate the effort they put in into their life state. I think that's an easy way to describe it. Because it's nice when people notice the smaller things you do, you know? Even for things that might just come off as a given. Like in certain places, you know, like for example, in a virtual in virtual Japan, from what I'm familiar with, it's pretty much a norm to do your makeup more often than not whenever you go out. But just because it's become the norm of society doesn't mean that you don't want to be praised for putting time and effort into it, you know? Okay. So this one just needs a bobber. That's a pea mouth. You know, pea mouth. Okay. Bobber for the pea mouth. And also, swim bait for the white sturgeon. Sturgeons! That's a rare one, huh? Okay, swim bait. Yamete! Stop! We don't need idol mode. We have a true idol here. That's Klara Charmwood. That's right. Yamena? What was it again? Swim bait. Works platonically too, precisely. Yeah. And even then, you know, it doesn't even just have to be for the ladies. It could be for anyone. I mean, my Oni-chan spends so much time on his hair. Not that I ever praise him for it. I'm sure people do, not me though. But I'm sure he appreciates it when people do. Ara? Swim bait? I'm sure we have a majority of the baits now, unless swim bait is a... I guess this one, huh? Is this the only swim bait? Hmm. これかな? Let's check just in case. Spoon bait, worm, swim bait. Okay. いきます。よいしょ。Oops. I like that. And there we go. Hi. Alright. As a guy, I can confirm I get flattered when people praise my new haircut. Precisely. It's just really nice of a person to be able to appreciate, you know, other people's efforts and recognize that too. I think most people would be really happy to know that someone else noticed their efforts, right? Well, I don't know if that's Riz or not, but I think that's just something nice. I don't think there's a sturgeon, unless you are the sturgeon. It's the one that kind of... Hold on. I was clicking on my OBS preview, no wonder. Is that the sturgeon? The one to the right there? この子なのかな? The one that kind of looks like has polka dots. あなたですか? お主ですか? I feel like the wrong fish are coming after my bait, but... Huh. Thinking about it, any message of appreciation is a result of hard work goes a long way, yeah. Because everyone's, you know, it's really easy to forget because I think all of us are just frantically trying to live our own lives, right? But that applies to everyone too. So it's really easy to forget that everyone is all just, you know, struggling and having a hard time in their own lives as well. So appreciating the small things that they do, I think it's really nice. Okay. I like to compliment the girlfriends whenever, you know, they get their nails done, they style their hair and all that stuff. And it makes me happy, you know, that I'm making other people happy too. It's like a win-win. It's like a win-win in my book. I make cute girls happy. Cute girls happy, I make myself happy, you know? よいしょ。Klara has お兄ちゃん、そうだよ。お兄ちゃんいるよ。Not that I will ever praise お兄ちゃんだ。お兄ちゃんはね、褒めなくても大丈夫、お兄ちゃん。Seems like this one doesn't work. I wonder if there's a new type of swim bait that we can buy now that we found some new fish. Let's take a look. よいしょ。I thank you very, very much for the 14 months. You look so cute in the collab cafe artwork with Maria Melko. Arigato! I spent the whole pre-game Zatsu just talking about that. So excited I couldn't fall asleep for a good while. There we go. Oh, so there was new swim bait. Oh, wait, that looks so cute. Okay, we're buying this. Kind of losing track of the original goal of trying to get real Esty to rizz up the girls. but this is fine. You know, maybe if we fish up all the fisher, maybe we get to unlock the cabin. I don't know if it's actually released or not. I honestly have no idea. Okay. Now that we have an even fancier swim bait. A bluegill swim bait. Okay, let's try. You aren't named Charmwood for nothing, that's right. May as well call me Klara Rizwood. Still can't believe main channel son clipped me. Willing to rizz up fish. Of all things they could clip me doing. Of all things they could have clipped me doing. Yeah, Klara Charmwood doesn't have any rizz. She couldn't catch any fish. I will remember this to whichever staff's hand was watching that out. I'm gonna remember this, okay? Because look at this. Look at how good I am at catching fish. Look! Now look at the way you attack the lure. Look at the way you're just resisting. That just makes me want to chase you even more. I'm focusing. Look at the way you just glide across the water, Miss Sturgeon. I'm sure your caviar is gonna be really delicious. Alright. Now all you have to do now is just jump into my arms, baby girl. Don't resist fate. Okay. We're almost there. There we go. Welcome to your new place on the dinner table. It's a white sturgeon. 25 kilograms. 132 centimeters! Add another 30 and you have a Klara Charmwood. That's crazy. Thank you for coming. I am just very sleepily fishing and trying to raise up fish. For what? I don't know. Maybe to prove that I have riz, you know, okay? I have a decent amount of riz, okay? You can't tell. You can't tell that your caviar will be delicious. That's crazy. Well, that's the kind of thing you can only say when you're trying to riz up fish, right? I feel like if not now, then when, right? Time and place for everything, and this just happens to be one of those occasions. Where else would you tell a pretty lady that her caviar would taste good? See? You gotta take the opportunity when it presents itself, right? See, that's another important thing about Riz. Alrighty. Okay. What are you? You're not the sturgeon. Looks kind of yummy though. 多分美味しい。この子はなんか美味しい予感がします。Alright. What are you? Pike minnow. And that's another trophy fish. I'll take it. They look pretty yummy. There's just something about your shape that just looks really delicious to me. There's just something about their shape that looks really delicious. I want to tell a pregnant lady, are you gonna eat it while pointing at her belly? Well, that's why I said you can only do that to fish right now, you know? The place, you know, time, place, occasion. You know what? Professor Ogo always says there's a time and place for everything, but not now. This just happens to be the time where you can say that, right? Where else would you say it? You can only say it here when you're talking to a sturgeon or something, right? This is the only place. Okay. Alright. Could I try drawing a fishing cap asset, but I think I need to update the texture now. Why? Well, what did you initially write and what are you planning to update it to? Okay, well that's another sturgeon. There should be some good money. Probably, potentially. There's a like school of fish here. Look really yummy too. Whenever I play this game, all I can think about is getting a nice set of grilled fish after. Is this you comfy? Is this stream comfy right now? Yes, a poison fish for every woman. What people? I have to use that. Hold on. Klara affect. Hold on. I'm putting it on right now. Hold on. I'm downloading it so I can wear it. Okay. ちょっと待って。I didn't think anyone would actually make this. Thank you, Ainsama. Okay. This is perfect. I will take this. Very, very happy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This is the best day ever. I have a okay. Now I just have to, that's a very big hatch. So now I just have to make it a bit smaller. Look at this! Fish fear me! What? 最高じゃん! Okay. I'll just remove my... There we go. There we go. Hi. Maybe just a little... Ugh, 完璧. Like, this is the best thing ever. This is beautiful. Thank you. This must be so confusing for our JP Kochimas as well. It was so cool. This is the best day of my life. I actually want one. IRL. Look at how cute this is. You know, there's all the flowers. There's a little hearts. This is perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is the best day ever. もう最高これ本当にもう最高すぎる Thank you, Klara. No, I think fish love you too. No, well, it's funnier this way. We'll keep it like this. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Fish fear me, women want me. Well, you know, maybe you're honestly just getting fished up because you're scared. It's understandable. I am saying things like, you look like you would have really delicious caviar. So, honestly, in the fishing world, to the fish, I might be a bit of a scary titan. They're being fished up against their will. So, yeah, I might be a little scary in the world of fish. 完璧すぎるこれ. Okay. The only fish we haven't caught here is the pea mouth. Okay, we can catch the pea mouth. What do they like again? Bobber. Just tiny bobbers. I'm sorry about that, buddy. Oh, no, do not cast. Alright. Just this, I suppose. Okay, a little guppy and a bobber. Now we're gonna catch some little pea mouths, which I believe I saw some of them over on this side. That's a little too far, maybe. Okay, so just to the fish. Hopefully, just to the fish. And hopefully, I don't go pointing at actually pregnant ladies and saying delicious. You know, that's actually really scary and morbid. So only to fish. Right there we go. Pea mouth. that was really easy. No one saw that. I totally didn't, you know, miss my click and click my starting soon scene or anything like that. I was trying to click out of it. I was trying to click the book here, okay? Welcome back, Klara. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been here. Yeah, you know, yeah, I've always been here. Okay, everything's good. Yeah, everything's perfect. Okay. I wonder what this... Does anyone know what this bottom right symbol means? It was an X, so I thought it was, you know, me not having caught the fish, but that's the second one I've caught. So this one, the one that doesn't have anything. これ何のマークなのかしら? I just showing what happened. Nothing happened. The way your sound faded as it switched. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing weird happened. Nothing at all. Okay, let's go to Shell's edge and catch ourselves a white bass. Crankbait, we have that. We can do that. Hey. Everything's perfectly fine. Everything's normal. It's a good day to fish. It's a good day to be Klara Charmwood. You have a fish that says "Fish fear me, women want me." So This is the best day ever. Can I actually get a hat like this? Oh. Okay. Is there something we can buy? Is there anything? I want a cabin, good sir. Can I have a cabin, please? Oh, okay. You're a real gem, you know that. Thank you. People tell me that a lot. Oh! Ah! There we go! So we just had to catch everything here. Well now, that little patch of wilderness out by Autumnwood Lake finally hit the market. Wouldn't be bringing it up if I didn't reckon you had the backbone to whip the rough place into shape. Last folks there left it looking like a beaver fight. Drop by the shop if you're thinking of claiming it. I'll see you get a fair bargain. The deed to Old Moose Cabin. Can I? $4,000. Okay, we're at 3,800. We can do this. There was somewhere that. Hold on. What will be a good place? Where was the place with the king salmon that someone was trying to? Safety Cove. Old Hank. That's right. Okay, we're going to Safety Cove and we're gonna fish for salmon. Safety Cove. Old Reg Bay. Seals Rest. Watcher's Point. Craggy Reef. Safety Cove. Okay. We're fishing for salmon. We're gonna get our cabin. Now, if you own property, that's pretty nice, you know. I feel like that's you know, a good something you can bring up if you're trying to rid someone, right? Yeah, so I own some land, I own this building, I own this other building. It's really nice. I have this old cabin in the woods. You want to drop by some? Okay, never mind. That's like the start of a horror film, but you know what I mean. Okay, that's Seals Rest. Safety Cove. King Salmon Glide Bait. Okay. The pink salmon and king... Oh, 絶対美味しい! 絶対美味しい, これ. Alright. We're going in with guns blazing, okay? We're gonna catch some nice, yummy salmon, okay? Oji-chan Riz. Oh, I own a secluded cabin in the woods. Would you like to drop by sometime? We could go fishing together. It's really nice. Okay. Where's our big XXL, the grizzly pole? We could also just use the timber. Let's try using the grizzly pole. What was it that they liked again? Glide bait. Glide bait, okay. Glide bait. Glide. Deep glide bait. Glide bait. Alright, I guess we're using this. Ikimasu. That really does sound like the start of a horror film. King Salmon. いらっしゃいますか? Oh, いる. Look. King Salmon. さあ. They don't seem very interested in my glide bait. They don't seem very interested. Oh, never mind. You know, sometimes they don't look very interested, but they actually are really interested. You just have to keep trying. It's important to make sure to know when to give up so you don't make the other party uncomfortable, though. Klara Charmwood tips 101. Hora! Oh, magnificent jump. Yoisho? Whoa! Did y'all see that beautiful arc in the air? I'm a pro at this. Subarashi. Oh, didn't mean to change my lure. Okay. Tsundere. King Salmon ってツンデレなの? Are king salmons just tsundere? Is that what it is? Okay, I should go back to my YouTube studio as well. I've just been on the download page for the cap the entire time. Okay, there we go. Hey, so see, they seem like they're not really interested, but if you just show off your charms a little. Have you all seen that one video of the blue bird dancing to impress potential mates? Yeah, do that. Just do that. And I guarantee it will work, probably. Anyways, do y'all know what I'm talking about? There's that really famous video of this blue bird just dancing. Have you all seen that? え、見たことあるご主人様、女様。本当にね、青い鳥さんが踊ってる動画。Okay. よいしょ。I think I'll be in jail now if I do that. No, you just have to make sure you pick out the correct, outfit, the correct time, and the correct place, and, also make sure you're, the other party's not gonna be weirded out. Wouldn't that be amazing if you could just dance like a blue bird and the person you're interested in just laughs, like, really happily? Look at this! どうしたの? Don't give up! Keep trying! Why did you just give up and let yourself be reeled in like that? Girl! That's why I keep fighting! Don't just give up like that! どうしたの? ちょっと! There you go. You can't just give up like that. Well, I mean, yes, you're gonna get caught anyway, but I'm just saying that that wasn't very becoming of you. そんな諦めないでよねえ。ちょっとねえ。Okay. I wonder if there are bigger ones if we go deeper. Let's catch this one and try to go in a bit deeper to see if we can find bigger king salmon. I think there should be a big trophy size one in this place, from what I know. So there's also different things like the time, the weather. I don't know, maybe it's just time that affects its appearance. Okay. Oh, this one's a fighter. This one's a fighter. Ah! Alright, we'll try that again. It's okay. よいしょ、もう一回やりましょう。The mating call dance. Right? You know what I'm talking about? That one bluebird? よいしょ、もう一回。いきます。Okay. So sometimes, you might lose the fish, but just gotta try again. Because there's a lot of fish in the sea. Well, in this case, it's a lake. And who knows, it might be the same one, it might be a different fish, but don't give up. And always keep trying to improve yourself. We're just playing a fishing game. What am I talking about? There we go. Okay. Why does it seem like the reeling isn't working? Like a deal. I can see I'm clicking on it, but it doesn't seem to be reeling. バグってるのかな? ほら、押してますよ。押してるんだが、I am reeling it in, but I wonder if my fishing rod is just broken. なぜか。ほら、押してるよ。押してますよ。押してるんだけど。あれ？あれね？あれ？なぜ？ Why is it not reeling in? なぜですか？いや、さっきはちょっとおかしいなって思ってたんだけど、これは絶対押してますね、私。押してるわ！ I was wondering, why it didn't work just now. Because it felt a little weird. Didn't feel like I was reeling it in, but yeah, I'm just holding, clicking. It's not working. Oh boy. I mean, well, I guess the fish just kind of tired herself out, but maybe it was working. Maybe they just didn't really have the reeling sounds for some reason. Well, I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no. And Joritsama, thank you very much for the 23 months. Almost 2 years. Yeah, that's crazy. I really appreciate all the support, everyone. Hey, okay. Alright, where is this big king salmon? I wonder how much for it, too. Hey, いないね. What if I actually searched it up right now? Google 先生. Okay. Cast and chill. Trophy king salmon. What are the conditions we need at exactly dusk? Oh, how do we change the time again? Knowledge is really important. If you have knowledge on your side, information is really good. So it's just dusk. Ah, yamete! Not the idle mode. Stop. I can fish by myself. I don't need your automatic riz. Actual riz is more important. Hold on. ちょっと待って。勝手に stop changing things by yourself. Stop. やめて! Why do you keep doing this game, please? Hold on. I just need to look up some information real quick. やめ Stop. No. Release. No. We don't need an idle mode. We have a true idol here, okay? これか。Dusk で This one is... I can tell which one is which. 夕方行きたいんですけど、ここ、ちょっと待って。これ朝じゃん。夕方行かないと。Okay. I can tell which icon is for which time of the day. Is this dusk? これが夕方? We don't need wrist slop here for it. Precisely, yeah. What's going on? The game automatically starts fishing after a bit if you just leave it be. Okay. I believe this is what we need, but I need to change my rod again. So glide bait. Okay. Alrighty. Glide. There we go. Deep glide bait with... You change your little guppy. Sacrilegious. Alright, and the grizzly pole. This should be the time where the big king salmon is likely to appear. So let's take our chances and let's see. いるかな? King of King. We're kind of losing track of our goal again. We just need a 4,000. We'll see. King いないね. No, doesn't seem like there's... No, you're there. いる. でっか! でかいわ. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's crazy. 見えない。ちょっと、おお! 見えないよ! I can't see. Okay. Alright, release. Okay, reel in. Release. やば。Reel. I'm just gonna assume that this is working. Okay. よいしょ。おー、they're a fighter. ちょっと怖いね、こんなでかいの。Okay. うい。Okay. よいしょ。よいしょ。Okay. Patience. Patience. That's another very important thing. Patience. Gotta be patient. You can't rush things. Okay. Alright, alright. Slow and steady. Okay. よいしょ。よいしょ。戦ってます。Okay. Alright, release. Get real. Okay. Alright, reel in. I hope this is working. I hope it's actually reeling in. Okay, release. Reel. How many slices of sashimi is that? Oh no, don't distract me with food right now. 頑張れ、ありがとう、頑張る。Okay. It's a little hard when you can't see it. Okay. Patience. Oh, やば。よ。One! No! No! Well, this is where we don't give up and we try again. これはもう一回やるしかないです。I can't actually tell whether it's... I guess it works. It's just a little soft for some reason. The reeling. No, the sashimi. It's okay, we'll get it. Just have to keep trying. さあ、来い。待ってるから。While we're waiting for them to swim back, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. ちょっと待って。水飲むからちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。Okay. でっかいね。I wonder how many kilograms this king salmon is. 重さ気になるな。さあ。You don't seem very interested right now. It's okay. We'll just be patient. ゆっくり。Just entice them with your movements. 戻ってこいよ戻ってきなさいよLooks like it would taste good with wasabi. Oh. Listen, I think tuna is really great, right? Like tuna is often, praised as one of the best sashimi you can get. Otoro, really, really fancy, like fatty tuna. But I actually really like salmon the most. And this might be really sacrilegious of me to say too, but I actually like salmon sashimi with just normal rice instead of a vinegar rice. I like sushi, don't get me wrong, but I just like my plain white rice a bit more. どこに行ったの? Didn't realize they traveled that far. Should we go out to the left a bit? 普通のさ、もうあったかいご飯と刺身食べたい。お寿司も好きだけど、あったかいご飯と刺身食べたいんですよ。好きなんですよ、私。本当にすいません。本当にすいません。Where did they go? 君たちじゃないね。I wonder if it's because of the timing. Do we have to go to bed again? また寝ないとダメ? よいしょ。 Alright, we'll just go past. もう一回。ご飯食べなくていいの？お主。大丈夫か？ Alright. And now it's the morning. This game is so beautiful. いつも思ってるんだけど、本当に綺麗。え？ Alright, the afternoon. Look at how pretty this is. Look at the way the lighting changes. Look at the colors. Everything's so beautiful. いいな。OK。よいしょ。おいしい。今もうめっちゃ食べたい。すっごい食べたい。毎回このゲームやったらね、もう魚刺身食べたくなっちゃうんですよ、私。まあ、アクオドもそうだけど、魚が出たらもう魚が食べたくなっちゃう。This is another one of those visual menu things, huh? Every time I see fish, all I can think about is sashimi. あ、キングいない！キング！ Where are you, my king? I need sustenance. キングサーモンさんいないよ。なぜ？ I wonder if they're off to the left of the lake now. 左の方に行ったのかな？ Okay. Potentially, I want to catch the king of kings and get ourselves some private property in this stream. ちょっとこの配信でキングオブキングのサーモンがキャッチしたいし、ちゃんとお家買いたいんです、私。キング？キング？ They're not here. キング！いない！ I wonder if maybe we should leave and come back, or let's take a look at the right one more time. よしよしよし。水族館で。それはね、はい。水族館に行ったら、本当にもう、一番言うセリフは、この子美味しいのかなかもしれません。あ、キング！キング！ Don't leave me! King, please! Please look at how frantically I'm dancing to your... No! あなたじゃない！あなたじゃないんですわ！やめて！やめて！あなたじゃないんですわ！ Not you! Not you! You're not the king I'm looking for! You're not the king I'm looking for! Let go! 離して！離しなさい！やめて！やめなさい！あなたじゃないんですわ！ Okay, where's the actual king? Did we lose them? Are they still there? Did they go to the left? King! どっかに行っちゃった。Or should we go after them or should we wait for them to swim back? あ、待って！いる。No, no, 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 do not! キング、キング、さあ、キング、キング、キング、No! あなたじゃないんですわ！話しなさい！ Not you! キング！ Are you still there? いる？ Oh no, there's another. No, 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 no! Not you! Not you! やめなさい！やめて！やめてよ！なんで？ Why? Stop! No! No, not you! ちょっと king of the kings is gonna run away again. もう本当にちょっと。いや、すいません、持ってて。Fish wonder. Women fear her. Oh, hopefully, you know, the women want me too. King! Alright, this time for sure, there is no one in the way. 絶対今回いけます。他のね、ちっちゃいキングいないから。There's no smaller king salmons around here. King? Where are you going? Come back! King! 戻ってくるよね。They're gonna come back, right? King? No. Do we lose them again? Are they gonna come back? 来た This time. Okay. Alright. King. さあ。なんで Why aren't you interested in the lure? We're going after them. Oh. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead a little. いきます。はい。Why are they not interested? King? Maybe that was a bit too much to the left, huh? 見えない。What if I cast my lure on the right side? こっちならいける？よいしょ。I mean, they seem really enthusiastic about our lure the first time. いないね。I wonder if they only go back and forth between the deeper end of the lake here. Okay, let's go back here a little. こことかは It's still dusk right now. 今まだね。夕暮れ時なんで。キング I don't see them. No. このゲームかなりシビアなんですね。釣りって難しいんですね、皆様。Do we have to sleep the day away again? 次の夕暮れ時待たないとダメなのかしら。仕方ない。Let's go to bed. No, on the boat. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Let's sleep to the morning. Yeah, maybe it's because it's twilight. Actually can't tell when exactly. Because there's only 4. There's like morning, noon. It's like dawn, noon, dusk, and nighttime. And it still showed that we were in dusk. But I can't tell if the fish only appears at the start of dusk or if it appears, right before it hits nighttime as well. But we'll see. And hopefully this works before the moon rises too much. これで優勝. At least you got the short kings. No, we don't want them here right now. we need the king of kings here right now, okay? Sorry, short kings. Are they really short though? They're like a pretty decent size actually. Didn't really look at your weight and size, but I'm sure they're decently hefty too for a king salmon, right? King だからね. Is the actual king of kings gonna come again though? 来るかな? King. Not all the sad faces. we're talking about fish here, okay? I respect all of my short kings and queens. They're just not what we're looking for right now here, okay? In the world of fish, there can only be one actual king. And they're not appearing. Where are you, king? Doko? Doko desu ka, king? King, dete? 来ました. Okay. Frantically move up and down. Move the lure. We're catching this king. Hona. Why? Why aren't you interested in this? Why aren't you interested in this lure? Why? なんで興味ないの？なぜ？ Why ですか？なぜですか？なぜ？ Also, YouTube Studio crashed, so let me refresh that. King! How do we get them the first time? 早っ。よいしょ。ゆっくり待ってないと。そうなんだ。動いたらダメなんですか？ OK。じゃあ、ゆっくり待ちます。OK。One of our coaches said we have to wait patiently. はい。OK. Are you scared? Looks at her hat. don't look at the hat right now. don't look at the hat right now, okay? ゆっくり待ちます。そうなんですね。That's right. Patience is really important. We'll wait patiently. We'll wait patiently for the king. Okay. ゆっくり待ちます。はい。How do you even begin to explain the hat we have right now to our JP coaches? 今、すいません。私のね、大好きなね、日本のご主人様、女性は今、ね、使っている帽子なんですけれど、これはイングリッシュミームなんですよね。No idol. Fish fear me, women want me. 魚は私を怖がっている。でも、女性の方は私を求めているっていう帽子なんですけど、どうですか？おしゃれなんですね。おしゃれですね。はい。Diamonds a hat that powers up your fish abilities. Okay. この帽子をね、使ったらね、釣り力が上がるんですよ。そういうことなんです。あ、キング。Oh, no, patience. Okay. 動かないね。ゆっくりね。ゆっくり。キング。キング。Please. No. Why? そして、アメリカにいるおじちゃんはこういう帽子が好きらしい。King. You need to melt his cold heart. How? How? Well, this might actually be really accurate to real fishing, huh? Patience. そうなんですよね。本当の釣りもこんな感じなんですよね。How did we get them the first time? I don't even remember what we did. I just remember trying to reel up slowly. どうしようかな。People want you, but not the king. Oh, they're a king salmon, but it doesn't mean they're they're not ladies, right? Women can be kings too. Anyone can be a king. The king doesn't want me though. This king clearly doesn't want me. Man. I need to up my risk game. I need to up my risk game. Hey, show. Just look at Saber precisely. Hey, show. You're so true, Trudeau. Yeah. Okay. I do think this specific king though does not want me. You must learn to be as nonchalant as the king. That's fair. Okay, yeah. You know, today's a very nice day. The sun's setting. It's a nice day to fish. Everything's working out well. I just swam past my lure again. How does one get this king? We are using the right lures and rods, right? Oh, kita! Okay, focus. Okay. 見えない。よいしょ。Okay, release. Get real. 見えない。見えないのがちょっと怖いんですよね。Get real. Release. Real. よいしょ。Okay, real. Release. Real. Release. Real. よいしょ。見えない。Oh! Big jump. As you can see though. 見えないんだが。見えないんです。ずるいです。ずるしてる。Okay, real. Release. Real. はい。Stop going to the right! Okay. Release. Real. Okay. Okay. よいしょ。Release. Real. Okay. Real. Nice jump. Okay. Release. Real. Focusing so much right now, y'all have no idea, masters and ladies. めっちゃ集中してる。Release. Real. Okay. 見えない。よいしょ。おーと。Careful. あー、ちょっと。No! Why? なんで I feel like we were so close! We were so close! Can I still get them from here? さあ、来て。怖くないよ。怖くないよ。うふ。怖くないよ。ほな。Okay. And if they're gonna give me a third chance, I'll take it. One little click while they were, trying to swim away is all it took for them to release. That's crazy. エンティーありがとう。よいしょ。調子はどうだい？今ね、頑張ってる。Okay. Go. Yosh! 来た! That just took, multiple tries, but... Oh. 見て! King's a little gullible, taking the same bait he just spit out. You know what? I'll take it though. よっしゃー、もう。スクショ撮って、スクショ。Everyone, Everyone take a picture, take a screenshot of, me and my fish rearing women want me hat and our king salmon. いい笑顔あげるから。はい、スクショ撮ってね。どうぞどうぞ。撮って。は、は。We did it! We did it! うわーでかい Alright. Surely we have enough money now. Surely we have enough money now. 帽子クラスさん、そう、これはね、魚は私を怖がってる、女性は私を求めているっていう、ね、タグラインのね、フレーズの帽子なんです。は900! Look, it's there! I'll be. You actually went and did it. That's him. That's the king. Color like scorch eye and girl like a keg of nails, just like Hank described. Took half his life and all his luck chasing that fish. He'll be proud, or jealous as heck. Mountain's yours now. The bowl ain't empty no more. 見てキング Well, now we can actually buy the deed. これで your own private pawn, and for that price, practically stealing it. As it says on the tin, and it needs a bit of fixer-upping, some elbow grease, and a weekend or 10, but I'm sure you can handle 10 weekends. I don't know if I have 10 weekends. Look! Hona! We have our own property now. Look how beautiful this is. 見てください、皆様。私たちのお家。Can we go further? No? Clear the trash and bring your pawn back to life? You can clear a blockage here, okay? Oh, 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 oh! How do we clear trash? Oh, this is really nice. Look at that. The Klara Charmwood estate. Yeah, we have our own little place now. I wouldn't mind living here. Look at how beautiful this is. Yeah, I mentioned before, but I love just bodies of water. どうやって 7,500 7,000? Oh, well, I guess we're doing that next stream. we're doing that next stream. 7,500ドルだって。円じゃなくてドルなんですね、これは。やば。How do we clear the trash in the lake, though? Let's try fishing. あと、池にゴミいっぱいあるらしいんで。あ、Oh, quite literally. Okay. And there's this little bar here. うわー、汚な。めっちゃゴミやないか。That's a lot of trash. Okay. Maybe we can clear the lake a little before we end stream today. I'm gonna make our property look nice, not just on paper, but in person too, right? So we can attract the ladies with it. Like, hey, I have a nice cabin in the woods. Would you like to drop by sometime? Like I'm missing every piece of garbage here. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, sure. I think you bought a garbage dump. It does look like it, doesn't it? But I'm sure, 10 weeks of just elbow grease would work out really nicely. Right? There we go. Okay, so that's a lot of trash we have to clear. Maybe I can do this off stream, actually. You know what? We brought land. Not brought, we bought land and we caught the King of Kings. So I'm quite happy with that. Maybe, let's try to get at least that one binirubukuro out. I mean to do that, but maybe we can snag another piece here. There we go. うまいね。ゴミを取るにうまい、っていうのはちょっと嬉しいことなのかどうかわからないんだけどね。Littering is a bad reminder. It is. Okay. よいしょ。Alright. Look at all this trash. Are these like, what are these, boots? 何これ、靴なのこれ。I'll move over this way a little and try to fish out. よいしょ。Just a giant bag there. あ、ちょっと遠くなっちゃったな。Go a little further. Alright, we're going to the left a bit. Okay, maybe around here. You should catch the cat that's swimming there. Yep, that's what we're trying to catch right now. Okay. これでいけちゃう? In fact, there's like 3 bags. めっちゃあるじゃん、ビニール袋。なぜこんなところに? Don't litter. Littering's really bad. Oh, look at that. We just cast over here and we snagged something. Alrighty. All things considered, you know, I was kind of wondering, you know, what if I don't have anything to do in this game? Looks like we have a lot to do in this game. Just a nice game to Zatsu to and just relax. I hope everyone's been enjoying the cast and chill streams too. It's just really pleasing on the eyes and on the mind. ね、カストンドチルいつもね、金曜日の昼頃にやっていますけれど、本当にもうね、皆さんにもリラックスが届けるなら何よりです。休憩時間ね、ぜひね、時間があったら一緒に癒しなのかな。さっきのキングの戦いはちょっと癒しというかもうバトルなんだけどね。癒しを届けるなら何よりです。Very comfy, that's good. I feel like, yeah, 10 minutes prior we were really fighting for our lives, but you know, we'll just ignore that real quick for now. Okay. So we are rinsing plastic and sailfish. Nope, right now we're being responsible humans and actually clearing a beautiful lake. All this trash that should never be here in the first place. Where would our beautiful fish go? The lake that's this polluted with trash, we don't even have fish to riz. So that's right, let's try not to litter. Especially into bodies of water. Okay. Okay, I can snag this boot. Okay, well, we've been fishing for a bit, but it's barely at half. Plastic fear me, fish want me. Yeah, you know, making like a nice place for her to fish. All right. I wonder what kind of fancy fish we could put in this pond. Okay, nice snack. I was a little too late for that. It surprisingly needs some technique to it as well. Which I'm obviously not very good at. Littering equals negative risk precisely. That's right, it's very not attractive. ゴミはね、ちゃんとしてないとね、ダメなんですよ、皆様。よくない。Negative. Okay. I can snag this. There we go. It goes up so little. How much trash is in this pond? めっちゃあるやないか、ゴミ。Okay. よいしょ。 Maybe Robo Klara is perfect for this. Honestly, that might be a good idea. I wonder if the idle mode works for trash, though. It's the first time we've ever had to fish up trash, so I actually don't know. I can snag this. I can snag this, please. Please go to the right a little. Ikeru, ikeru, ikeru. Ah! Never mind, I can get this. All according to plan. Perfect. Okay, this is all preparation to risk precisely. I think that's way too far off to the right now. But yeah, maybe it's a good time to call it a day. Now we've cleared the pond out halfway through. We have a property that's, you know, well, we have the deed for it. It might not be fixed up yet, but it's gonna look amazing once we do fix it up. It really looks like a haunted shack. Maybe it's perfect like this, but no. Next week when we do play more Cast and Chew, potentially, we'll try to fix this place up. We'll try to do what we can with the place and see how it goes. Okay. I was gonna say I streamed a bit shorter than usual, but it's almost been 2 hours as well. You know, I'll take it. This is where the horror movie starts. Potentially, yeah. Alright, じゃあ今日はちょっとここまでにしますか。多分この配信では7500円はね、ちょっと難しそうなんで。We need 10 times the amount we have right now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I look so good with this hat. I look so good with this hat. Wow. Clayton Summer, thank you very much. Super hello, Mr. Charmwood. Congrats on catching the king. But we all know who the real king queen is. That's right. It's all of you, Masters Maze. Thank you all for dropping by on my very self-indulgent fishing stream to prove that I have Riz. And I think I proved that pretty well, right? Yeah? Say yes. If not, I'll cry. Okay, and also earlier on before stream, Soji-sama gifted the membership with a super chat. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very, very much for all the support. Thank you, arigatou. And once again, Ain-sama, thank you so much for this wonderful hat as well. It's beautiful. I will wear this for streams that aren't even fishing streams. I should make it a bit smaller. Not myself, but the hat. Okay, there we go. これくらいなのかな。見て、これもう最高じゃん。もう最高やないか、これ。Okay, we do have another stream. Tonight I'll be doing a little JP stream of a weird game about sausage. Yeah. I mean, sausages are pretty yummy. I don't really eat them very often, I'll be honest. I do like sausage chocolate crepes though. I could go for one right now. Always a pleasure. I try to improve more too. Thank you. I'll say thank you already amazing enough though, but wanting to improve is always, you know, something good. I always think of, you know, ways I can improve myself too, so I can work hard on reaching all of my different goals too. So yeah, let's work hard together. Thanks for the hat. It's right. It really is. That game. Chocolate and sausage sounds like an interesting combination. It has to be the type of sausage that's, you know, very overly processed. The ones that are a little sweeter and don't have chunks of meat in them. You know what I'm talking about? Like the cheaper sausages that are very processed. You have that with chocolate and, you know, a crepe. It's actually really yummy. And Jordan, thank you very much for the super. Is say yes or I'll cry. Another example of your wrist. You write it down. Should we try that out? Yes, please write down. Say yes or I'll cry. And also please. Those two are pretty convincing. They work pretty well too, I think. Alright, Masters, I will end a stream here so I can actually go get some food. I'm hungry. I want sashimi. I want salmon. サーモン食べたい。今、すごいもうサーモン食べたいからもうサーモン食べます。You have to get on your knees when you say this. Get on knees. Look, as desperate as you can. Have some, eye drops for fake tears and just go, please, 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 please. And say yes or I'll cry. Okay, Master Slays, I will end stream here, but I'll see you all again tonight at our usual 8 p.m. JSC. If you could drop by, it'll make me really, really happy. 今晩の、20時には、ソーセージについての奇妙なゲームを日本語でやりたいと思います。日本語配信となっておりますので、もしよかったらぜひ見に来てくださいませ。Thanks for the wrist tips, Klara. Have an enjoyable day, everyone. Yeah, they're pretty good tips, okay? Okay? Wait, nothing miraculous happens in the sausage. I have no idea what to expect. I just thought it looked really funny, and a lot of people were playing it. I was like, oh, what's this game? It's kind of funny. Okay, let's try playing it. Do I know what it's about? Well, yeah, it's about sausages. Do I know what exactly we're playing? Not at all. We'll see tonight. Okay, well then, Master Slays, I'll see you all again tonight. Thank you all for coming to stream. お疲れ様。バイバイ。よいしょ。刺身